Welcome, and thank you for watching Summerhouse 24's video on how to install a 15-meter squared garden log cabin with veranda. Before leaving the factory, the cabin components are neatly packed onto custom-made pallets, and each part is checked against the cutting list, so you can be sure that you have received every part to complete the cabin. They are then wrapped in weatherproof packaging to ensure they arrive in A1 condition. This also means that the cabins can stay outside after delivery if you are not assembling it straight away. Open the package on the day of installation. Take all components close to the building spot and sort them out by using the packing list. Compare components to the packing list. Make sure you have everything before you start assembly. All components are numbered and the cabin plan states where each component goes. All wooden components, screws, nails, metal rods, storm braces and other details that you will see during this video are all included in the standard kit. Cabins must be installed on a proper base, without direct contact to the ground. For example, our customer wanted to raise her cabin higher and extend the decking afterwards, so she installed 20 cm high planks on metal stands. This is quite a unique and complicated base to prepare. More common bases for garden buildings are paving slabs laid on top of gravel and sand. This is a good base that looks really nice and is easy to level. The most popular foundation type is a concrete base. This type of foundation fits for almost any garden building. This makes laying foundation planks and assembly very easy. Alternately, breeze blocks laid on top of gravel and sand can be used. This is the least expensive and easily achievable foundation without needing to hire professionals. Start assembly by putting together the foundation planks. First, screw together outer planks. Measure it up and make sure its size corresponds to the cabin plan, and compare diagonals. They must be even. The foundation frame must be leveled and well balanced. Successful further assembly only goes well if the base and foundation planks are installed well. Our assembly team uses laser level, but spirit levels do the job fine too. Bitumen strips are good to lay under the frame for balancing and lifting the frame from the base to leave some space for ventilation. Remember, leaving good ventilation beneath the cabin is very important. It keeps it free from moisture and extends lifespan. Screw together the whole foundation frame according to the cabin plan. Now we have installed the foundation frame, it is time to start building up the walls. Lay down the first row of wall planks. Ensure you never hit tongue or groove ends with a metal hammer. Use wooden tiles or a rubber mallet to gently tap the tongue and groove together. The first row must be screwed to foundation planks. Screw one end of the planks, measure it up and compare diagonals. They must be even. Then screw the entire first row. Remember, foundation planks and the first row of the planks are the most important components to be absolutely balanced and corresponding to the cabin plans. Otherwise, you could fail with the entire cabin. Remaining wall planks are laid accordingly to your cabin plans, without using screws. Some wall parts are additionally supported by metal rods inserted into pre-drilled holes. Push each row of planks properly on the previous plank row. If necessary, use a rubber mallet to tap planks into place. Some parts of the walls may not look sturdy enough or may appear to bow out slightly. This is only temporary and is not a reason to worry. Roof joists, roof, storm braces, window and door frames that you will install in the later stages will strengthen the whole building, and this slight waving will disappear. Finally, we install the upper row of the wall planks. Upper row planks can be easily identified as they have cuttings in the upper edge for installing roof joists. Many of our log cabins with large canopies and verandas have supporting posts. Supporting posts must be cut into lengths and installed according to your cabin's plans. Cut the post to leave a 5 cm distance to the foundations planks. Insert metal stands into the pre-drilled holes. These metal stands allow you to adjust the height of the supporting posts. Stands must be screwed to foundation planks. When the supporting posts have been installed, you can lay the last wall planks on the veranda side. Now, insert the storm braces into pre-drilled holes. Storm braces must be fastened with nuts. This should be done using your fingers, ensuring you don't fasten them too tight. This will avoid pressure and strains on your cabin while it settles during the first year after assembly. Cut off excessive ends. Install the roof joists. Now we can install the roof boards. Place the first roof board evenly with the ends of the roof joists on the side of the cabin. You can start from the left of the cabin, working towards the right side or vice versa, whichever is more convenient for you. Using a thread or lace can help you to install edges of the eaves entirely parallel. Roof boards are 7 to 10 cm shorter than the top wall planks of the side wall. Place the roof boards evenly with the ends of the sidewall planks at the front of the cabin. This will result in a 7 to 10 cm distance between the ends of the wall planks in the back side of the cabin and the parapet that you will install later. This 7 to 10 cm distance between the end of the roof and parapet is required for letting the rainwater run down freely, thus keeping the backside of the cabin dry and moisture free. Use 2 nails per board into the roof joists. The last roof board to be installed will have to be adjusted according to the overhang. Now we are on the halfway point of our assembly, and we have a good understanding of what our cabin will be like. Now we move on to installing the parapets, starting from the higher end of the roof. Place the first parapet 3 to 5 centimeters above the roof. Parapet must be parallel with the roof and leveled. Use a spirit level. Screw the parapet to the upper wall planks. Parapets for larger cabins consist of 2 or 3 pieces, using connecting strips to put them together. Front and rear parapets must be additionally fixed and screwed to walls by using parapet supports. This is what will make the parapet sturdy and stable. Now install the sidewall parapets. Sidewall parapets must be screwed to the ends of roof joists. Finally, connect the ends of parapets with the screws. Overhanging ends can easily be cut with a saw. We use self-adhesive roofing felt and install it by removing the film. Never install roofing felt during even the lightest rain, and make sure that roof boards are dry before you start. Install the first row with a 2 to 3 centimeter overhang over the end of the roof. That will keep the roof boards moisture free. Start each next roll by placing the end at least 15 to 20 centimeters overlap on the previous roll. Cover the inner sides of parapets entirely with roofing felt and leave a little extra to cut even in the later stage. The very last thing to complete the roof is to place the U-profiles on the parapets. U-profiles must be cut to length and ends to 45 degrees for the 4 corners of the cabin. U-profiles must be screwed to the parapets. As you can see, the entire roof is now well protected from rain, and a good space left at the lower part of the roof to let rainwater run freely down backwards. This cabin comes with 4 inner and 4 outer frame planks. First, screw the outer frames into place and insert the window. Window holes are always a few centimeters wider and higher than the windows. This is important to avoid any pressure on the windows during the first years while the walls will settle. Now, screw 4 frame parts to windows from the inside. Window frames must be screwed to windows and never to wall planks. Large windows are installed the same way. Frames for double doors come in 4 parts. These must be screwed together and then attach 3 frames. This is similar to windows, just without the lower frame. First, attach the outer frames. Then cut the ends and then insert the door before fixing the door with inner frames. Floorboards can be installed from left to right, or vice versa. Use 2 nails per board into a foundation plank. The few millimeters difference in the ends of floorboard will not be seen after you install the skirting lats in the next stage. Some floorboards and the last floorboard to be installed will have to be adjusted. Lats must be nailed with approximately 50 cm distance between the nails. Now we have only terrace boards left to install. Terrace boards must be nailed or screwed to the foundation planks. 2 nails or screws per board into foundation planks. Terrace boards must be installed by leaving 3 to 5 mm distance between the boards. Some boards may need to be adjusted. Now the cabin has been installed. We recommend that you treat your cabin with wood preservatives as soon as it has been installed. Taking good care of your cabin will extend its lifespan for years and years to come. We hope you have learned some useful tips from this video, and it helps you to decide whether you will get the job done yourself or need to hire professionals. Summerhouse 24 designs, manufactures and retails an extensive range of premium end garden log cabins. We have nearly 200 garden buildings to choose from. Our friendly staff are always happy to help you should you need any professional advice.